All right, the new version 6.4 is out now on both iOS and Android. So what's new? Of course, we know it's going to be big Mercedes update. So it looks like we got starting out with special event, a 6-stage special event called Silver Tour, featuring Mercedes CLK Le Mans, the LM, and complete your 1998 GT collection. All right, so that's kind of cool. We got a Nissan from 98 and a Porsche, right, from last version of Real Racing 3. I think it was the last one, right? I know. Gets confusing after a while. Anyway, so that's the one of the special events with a new update here. And then Group C Champion. All right, Carbon Copy is going to be an 8-stage event, so I'd assume this is going to be a little bit more expensive version featuring Mercedes C11. All right, cool stuff. And a new track. Yes, it's going to be a Formula E track, so it's going to be one of those narrow and lots of sharp corners track, New York City. And take to the New York City track in the season 3 and 4, or 3, 4, and 5 Formula E cars in limited time series, motorsport seasons, and a time trial competition. Yes, there is another Formula E time trial competition that's going to be kind of like a special event, I think, with a big payout. Last time they did, I want to say, if you got into, what was it, like top 0.1%, the grand prize was like 600 gold, so that's not a bad payout. And for top 1%, I think payout was like 300 gold or something like that. It was pretty decent payout, so something to keep your eye out for, right? So practice. And then, of course, we got more limited time series to win cars. It's, of course, the series that require certain PR, 15 tiers of race. And I'm sure on their blog, on their site, they tell you exactly what the required PR to win these cars are going to be, which means it's going to cost a certain amount to win. All right, so save up your gold if you want to win any of these cars. And what are they? We got Mercedes 190E 2.5, 16 Evolution 2. Boy, that's a mouthful. And Porsche 959 Sport, and another Mercedes SLS AMG GT3. All right. Earn these 3 cars in an abundance of gold. Now, that's a loosely defined term, isn't it? If the past is any indicator of the future, that abundance is going to be dwarfed by the amount that you're going to have to spend to upgrade the car to reach the PR requirement to win. But still, it's a better deal than buying it outright, because, you know, any amount you spend is obviously going towards the car, the upgrade, so they're not being taken away. And at the end, you get the car for free, essentially. So that's how they roll. What are you going to do? They got to make money too, you know? Anyway, we got flashback events, so that's always fun. We've got Jaguar Legacy, F-Type, Victory by Design, of course, another Mercedes GT3, and the Light Rider featuring Lotus Type 125, right? So earn 3 cars and a pile of gold. All right, once again, I don't think, if you already own these cars, by rerunning, the returning bonus is pretty dismal, so don't look for some, as they call it, the pile of gold. But if you haven't won these events, meaning if you don't own these cars, the payout, I think, is better. And of course, you win the car, so that's, you know, always a good deal. And I think I have playthrough videos of all 3 of these events from original release. So we'll see if I get around to uploading the playthrough of flashbacks, because, well, it's kind of the same event, and at least I know the Light Rider Jaguar, mine is fully upgraded. The other 2 I don't think I have fully upgraded yet. Maybe Victory by Design, I don't know. I'll have to look into what I have and what I don't, but I know I own all 3 cars, so if nothing else, you can look at my previous playthrough videos. I'll post the link in the descriptions below, so you can check that out. And we got a couple of exclusive series featuring cars from a couple of previous releases. So we got Ferrari 812 Superfast and Porsche 911 GT198. So yeah, if you have enough gold to fully upgrade those cars, you got more races to run, so that's always fun. All right, so those are all the new updates, not including some restructuring, of course, of the game itself. Like, they've taken out Endurance Kings series out of the career section, as well as all the Group C, as you know, and they've replaced some of them with a different series and whatnot. And of course, the Group C has been migrated over into the motorsports section of the game. So, new setup, rewards to win, right? So let's check out the new cars. What do we have? Download, yes. We'll get all the assets downloaded. Some 60 megs to download. How long could it possibly take? Hopefully not too long. 98%, about 30 more megs to go. Come on, you can do it. Almost. And just a couple more. There we go, 99 and 100%. All right, let's check out the new cars. What do we got? Formula E, the Season 4. All right, so it's going to be in limited time series car. So it's the Audi, right? SRT01E. Where is it? Or maybe not. Yeah. I don't know which one this is. I guess we'll find out. And then, of course, the Mercedes, the C11. This is the 8th stage, the big event of this release. And that's going to be, I'd assume it's going to be available July 26th. So obviously it's not the first event, but maybe third or fourth event of the release. Probably third. So we might have a couple of events that happens before this one. And starting PR around 70. Look at the top speed, 400 kilometers per hour. That is pretty good, but the grip is just 1.52 G. So this might be one of those slippery ones that we're going to have to kind of put up with. So, all right, so that's that. What else do we got? Another Mercedes, of course, CLK Le Mans LM. And this is, of course, from the 90s car. PR56. All right, and July 7th. So this must be the first special event car, if it's going to be available in your career starting next week, July 7th. So, all right, we're starting out with a new special event, it looks like. And then here's one, let's see, this is going to be a championship, right? Yes, so this is one of those classic Mercedes 190E 2.5 16 Evolution 2. Boy, All right, so PR 3.5. Check that out. All right, so I'd expect this is going to be in one of the earlier sections of your career, and the running through 15 tiers of races with this car is going to be interesting because it's not exactly a speedster, is it? So hopefully they don't give us like multiple lap race at Le Mans with this car, because that would be painful. Anyway, what else is new? 959 Sport. All right, so PR 39.2. All right, so another limited time series car. So I guess the benefit of having these slower cars as limited series car is that maybe the upgrade cost will be comparably affordable. We'll see. Because generally lower PR means cheaper upgrade. All right, and then we got another Formula E. This is gonna be a season 5. Ooh, this looks pretty sharp. They don't really tell you. They just lump them all in as Formula E cars, and I don't know. I'm not too familiar with these, as in who the manufacturer is gonna be. But this one looks pretty sharp. All right, neat. And then, is that all the new cars? I guess so. So there you go. So the new versions available. So go download, unless you got some other business that you need to finish. By the way, I guess. Oh yeah, what do you call that? Flashback events. If you have the previous version's flashback events that's ongoing right now, if you update to the new version, they will carry over, and you, upon completing, you will get the reward. So don't hesitate avoiding because you got a flashback currently going on, unless you have more than one flashback that you want to finish, and then you got basically multiple flashbacks that you want to finish. Then obviously you don't want to upgrade right now or update your game yet. But if you have just like one that's hanging out there and you already initiated, then it will be there. Trust me. In fact, I'll show you what I mean by that. But before that, okay, so group unlocked. Endurance prototypes. Alright, I thought I had that already unlocked. Formula E exhibition. That's a new series. GT Racing exhibition. These are the new exhibition races or events that they've included, where you don't have to own the car to race. You can basically use rental cars. And look at that. Season 4 championship for Formula E is starting in 3 days, and Silver Tour, that's the Mercedes event, the 6-stage one that's already started, and the letters are kind of mixed up together, so I cannot really read what it says, but that's as I was saying, the point I was making about the flashback, right? So I had this Relentless going on, so I just have the last stage to complete here, and the reward is there. It continues on, of course. Once I complete this last stage, then the new set of 3 will show up on this screen. So it's all good. Just so that's the story of flashback and the new version. It will still be there. So go ahead and update your game. It's okay. All right. So anyway, we got that new event to go on. So we'll see you in, I guess, the Silver Tour. Until then, take care.